Yuri and Natsuki start talking to one another and they decide to show each other what they wrote. I won't have to show mine. They look so disappointed at each other. I know what's coming, and I can guess the reason why. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. She puts the poem back on the desk. She looks so smug. No, I'm just being mean. What's wrong with me? I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. She perfectly knows Natsuki doesn't want her poems to be described as cute. Why does she do that? Larry is looking at them with a mix of confusion and amusement on his face. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Natsuki is angry now and Yuri is acting all innocent. Ever since Larry joined, there has been some sort of tension between those two. Do they both want to impress him? The worst part is that they seem to succeed. Why can't I ever get his attention? I don't want to get angry at my friends to do so. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. And it backfired. I know that feel all too well. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. Liar. She didn't even show it to me. She was so focused on Larry. Lying for your own interest is fine, but lying to impress someone else, that's low. And Larry did too. So based on that, I'll give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my own writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. That was passively aggressive, but it looked like Natsuki got hurt by it. These two are acting strange. In the end, it's my fault. I shouldn't have brought Larry. And Larry liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Larry looks confused. I think we're in a similar situation for once. Feeling so hopeless. Natsuki stands up and clenches her fists. I don't want this to happen. I didn't ask for this. Why can't we all just get along together? I bury my face in my hands. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up. She looks really fed up. I think Larry is starting to worry too. I just want to leave. I don't feel peaceful anymore. Maybe I'm just jealous that Larry appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No, please stop. I can't do anything to change the situation. I'm so worthless, this is my fault. No, if I was full of myself, I would have deliberately gone out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. She's lying too. She's going out of her way, out of her usual self, just to impress Larry. Just like Natsuki. Natsuki looks like she's about to punch Yuri. I should try calming things down. Maybe I can do it. Is everyone okay? They don't even look at me. I feel so ashamed. Even in that kind of situation, I can't bring myself to be useful. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose booth magically grew a size bigger as soon as Larry started showing up. It's so hard to suppress my tears. Everything was going so well until now. Why do I have to make everything go to waste? Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I try using the attention Monica managed to get to stop them. I don't like fighting, guys. Once more, they ignore me. I'm so pathetic. Suddenly, Natsuki and Yuri turn towards Larry. If they dare attack him. I silently chuckle. What then? I won't do anything. I'm too weak. Larry, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Does she think changing your own state of mind is that easy? Does she think you can get over yourself just like that? I want to go home. I want to sleep. Even bad dreams aren't as horrible as this. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it is also a waste. Do you understand that, right, Larry? I want to scream. Why won't they just shut up? I'm tired. I'm tired of their behavior. Larry doesn't deserve to witness this. If he does find a way to calm them down, I'll try again and again until they do. I don't want him to be bothered by this. If I have to hurt myself for him, I'll do it. Well... Larry hesitates a bit. He looks at me for a second. I know he's going to help. Yuri. You're really talented. Deep down, I was hoping for him to come and ask me for some help. I thought he was going to side with Natsuki, though. Well... Okay, so this is the other side that I haven't seen, when you pick Natsuki, because nobody picks Natsuki just because she... Well, Natsuki. You know... This area. You don't accuse this area. But Natsuki has a point. I think that... So he did choose to defend Natsuki. And it sounds like he doesn't have any valid reasons to do so. Does he really appreciate her that much? I shouldn't bother with the pain. He made his own choice. But it feels like my heart has been set on fire. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Natsuki has such a smug look on her face. I can feel all the hatred Natsuki and Yuri feel. Why would anyone ever fight like that? On top of that, Larry made things worse. He's trying to act responsible, but he's just siding with Natsuki in the end. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Shows how much you know. That's not... Please do something, Larry. Please end this. Natsuki, I think that's enough. I feel a little bit of relief. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. She's trying to keep the conflict going. Does she find it funny? She doesn't know how much it can hurt to act this way. I understand she may not have an easy life, but does that give her the right to scar people with words? Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we've learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. His work made me feel weird. What he said was so beautiful. He glances at me over his shoulder. I feel my heart drop. Without even noticing, I nod at him. Yeah, so, you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. If he knows how to be nice to someone, why doesn't he ever act this way with me? I'm sure it takes a huge amount of hatred to ignore someone that much. He hates me so much, he's just too nice to show it openly. Ah, he's so embarrassed. She knows how to act cute in every situation, doesn't she? Thanks for noticing. Larry turns to Yuri. She looks so hurt. I wish I could give her a hug. Yuri. She doesn't dare look at him. Why do I see myself in Yuri in this exact moment? Larry looks a bit saddened. He smiles at her. I miss him so much. He's trying so hard to cheer everyone up. But I'm just here, looking at everything like nothing's my fault. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Yuri looks so hurt, my heart aches. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Larry. Sheesh. She looks like she's struggling to find her words. The thing about... She inhales and looks around the room. She doesn't want to look Yuri in the eye. It feels a bit better to see the tensions are kind of gone. Everything feels a bit more peaceful. I was so scared that the club wouldn't come back. Would everyone stop staring at me? Is it that hard to apologize? I can't really know. I can't judge other people's emotions. I look away. Natsuki inhales once again. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. I look at them again. Seeing Yuri's sad face, I just want to do something. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori. What? What did I just say? I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. That didn't help. That was just stupid. I hate myself. I hate the things I say. I'll go make some tea. Larry looks at me coldly. I want to apologize. I'm not sure he'll accept. After all, I just ruined his efforts to cheer everyone up. I was just trying to help. He gives me a half-hearted smile. He looks so disappointed. I'm sure she appreciated Sayori. He pats my shoulders. Suddenly everything feels so much better. I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling, but it's so strange. Suddenly Monika starts speaking. I had completely forgotten about her for a minute. Did you just watch us? She did try helping though. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I look at my bag. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. I'll probably just burn it. I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Larry. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. I disagree with Monika. Maybe this is the reason why I love this place. Because there's no obligations. But writing a poem every day will just remind me how talentless I am. And it'll hurt even more. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. That was my fault. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take a chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. No, that's not what the club was about in the first place. I shouldn't be talking like that, Monika, but... I disagree, Monika. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. I sound so cliché, but I tried saying what I feel. But just came out with my usual cute attitude. It's just like a disease, I can't fight it. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. She didn't mean it. I just sounded dumb. She just didn't want to hurt me. I'm acting like a kid. Everyone sits at the table. Larry starts reading the book Yuri gave him. I don't want to read or write. I just want to breathe some fresh air. I'll go out for a bit. Everyone nods. I don't know if they heard what I said clearly, but I go out anyway. I inhale and I close my eyes. Fresh air. I feel a little bit better. Natsuki and Yuri apologized. Larry talked to me and smiled to me. I really hope he's starting to hate me a little bit less. I walked to the border of the roof. If only I could fly. There are so many people down there. I wonder. How many of them feel the same way as me? How many of them would hate me? How many of them... Oh, Monica! I saw you sneaking out of the classroom, so I wanted to come with you. Are you feeling alright? It's quite uncommon to you to go out on the roof. Yep, I'm fine. I'm just a little tired, so I thought I'd enjoy a bit of fresh air. Oh, you don't get enough sleep? Of course I do. I just haven't eaten much today. Why is she asking these questions? You know, you really brought us a valuable member. He managed to cheer everyone up. Isn't he amazing? Larry he's an amazing person indeed. So they all enjoy his company. He enjoys their company. I wish I could fly away. What did you say? I didn't say anything. Something about flying away, right? Was there anything else? No. How did she... Did I say it out loud accidentally? Oh, sorry, I was dreaming. Alright then, it's almost time to leave. I'll let you breathe a bit, but don't return too late. I won't. Don't worry, I wouldn't want to miss anything. I feel uneasy. Does Monica know something about me? If she does, will she talk about it with Larry? No, of course she won't. I sigh. Back to business. I enter the room. Everyone is peacefully reading. I don't think they noticed me. Monica, however, gets up as soon as she sees me. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? She looks at me intensely. I'll just lie again. It was a lot of fun. Monica nods and turns to Yuri. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Larry, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. I'm pretty sure it wasn't as good as he says it was. He can't just tell us it wasn't enjoyable. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. No, I don't want to go through this again. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems turned out even better. Larry doesn't seem so sure. Will he actually try making full sentences this time? His poems was inspiring though. Maybe I could try making something better too. I'll probably end up hating myself more, but I'll try. Since Larry's just standing there, I decide to try my luck. Larry, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. He accepted. He's still smiling? I look behind me to check if he isn't smiling at someone else, but he isn't. When did he start enjoying our time together? Without noticing, I beam at him. My heart feels so warm. Yet I'm so scared that he's just faking it all. Did Monica tell him something about me? Did she ask him to be nice with me? I don't care. I just giggle and follow him outside. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Is he talking about the argument? Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? Is he only interested in them? Is that why he wanted to walk home with me? I don't want him to hate them though. No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Thank God. I don't want to ruin his relationships. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Does he really think they're good friends with me? They wouldn't care if I didn't come tomorrow. Or any day of the week. Phew. You know, Larry, it's nice that I get to spend some time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. I feel a knot in my stomach. I feel like I'm going to throw up. I'm trying so hard to make him happy, and I'm hurting myself. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Did he get bothered by the fact that I said friends? I think that's it. So he really wants to get closer to them. But not as a friend. I should be happy. He gets to go out and meet people. He has 3 wonderful girls to hang out with. And here I am thinking about myself. I'm a horrible person. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. He pats me on the shoulder again. It doesn't feel as good as it did in the club though. Is he thinking about someone else at this moment? Okay. He doesn't react. He's definitely not with me right now. I notice a book sticking out of his back. Parfait Curls, right? I want to read again. I want to escape reality for a bit. But I can't just ask him to borrow it. Natsuki lent it to him. I guess I could go and buy it. I don't want to go home anyway. Larry, I'll see you tomorrow. I got things to do. You mean you're gonna go and eat some more? Is that it? I hate that this is how he sees me. But then again, I created this image. Maybe. Well then, see you.